The subject of HEI, high energy ignition, has come up in one of the DeLorean Facebook groups again. And people who do not like HEI are arguing against it again. The problem is their arguments are not based in reality. They're fantasy arguments. It would be like arguing that if you put HEI on your DeLorean, a dragon will get you. You know, there's no factual basis for what they're saying. Now, I have uploaded videos in the past to disprove these fantastical arguments, but this is a new one, so I have to make a new video. And that is that HEI will overheat your coil, your ignition coil. That HEI will damage the ignition coil because it will get too hot. And nothing could be further from the truth. I'm talking here about a proper HEI coil. I don't know about the Bosch coil, the original Bosch coil. Maybe it would overheat. I don't know. I don't really care because I run a Pertronix. This is a Pertronix 1.5 ohm, 40,000 volt rated coil. And it will not get too hot. Okay. Right now, my ignition is on, but the engine is not turning. So the coil is fully saturated and it does not have the ability to discharge itself because the engine's not turning. So this is the hottest that my coil will ever get. So it appears that the engine compartment itself upper 80s to 90 degrees. That's the engine compartment itself. My fully saturated ignition coil that does not have the ability to discharge and dissipate the heat that is being created. You know, it's 120 degrees. 120, 130 degrees. Now my engine is running, so the coil can discharge itself. The coil does get saturated, but then it has the ability to discharge. And this is idle. Okay, this is the lowest RPM that my engine will ever be turning. At higher RPMs, the coil will spend even less time saturated. And 130 degrees is not going to melt your ignition coil. My ignition coil isn't even warm to the touch. It might be a little bit warm, but certainly not so warm that I can't touch it. So the argument that HEI will cause your ignition coil to overheat is nonsense. A proper HEI ignition coil. That is nonsense.